Hi everyone, welcome. My name is Esther Ekhart and today I'm going to take you through a short hip opening seated sequence. So after this sequence you might be able to sit like this as well. So we're going to start in Baddha Konasana. So you're going to bring your soles of the feet together and draw the feet in towards you. Don't worry how far they will draw in, that's okay. And it's also okay to sit on a folded blanket or a pillow or a block, just to help raise the hips so you can sit straight. So you're not going to push your knees down, you're actually just going to release your inner legs and your groin. And just by the releasing, your knees will relax down as well. Inhaling, lift your heart. Exhaling, you can come into a forward bend as you keep drawing your tailbone to the floor. Your elbows can move out, but be careful that your shoulders don't drop down. So you keep your shoulders nicely down along the back. And we stay here for about 5 breaths. You can encourage yourself to keep your spine long. Don't push your face down like that. It's not nice for the neck and it's not necessary either. So keep pressing the back of your head up a little. One more breath. And on an in-breath, you come back up. Then we're going to do foot to knee to ankle pose. So you're going to place your left leg in front of you and your right leg on top of your left leg. Now this is not possible for everybody. I'll show you another variation in a moment. So if you look at my legs, it's a real triangle in between my legs. And the knee is really over the ankle and the ankle is really over the knee. And this is a really strong pose for the hips. So don't be surprised if you won't be able to do this. Or if one of the knees is really up here, which is okay too. You can place a pillow in between. What you do want is for your feet to stay flexed to protect your knees. So this should come out of your hips and you shouldn't be feeling any pain or ache in your knees, otherwise come into the easier version. The easier version would be where you bring your right shin in front of your left. Don't draw the legs in. So it's really still that triangle. And you just here, and that's already a strong stretch for the hip as well. So whether you're in this pose or the full one, inhale, find length. Exhale, if possible, come into a forward version. You might not be able to do that and just stay straight up, that's fine. You can extend your arms out and relax into it. 5 breaths. One more breath. Exhaling, drawing your belly in a little bit and then walking your hands back. And then we do the other side. So you release your legs for a moment. And then either the easier version, crossing your left calf in front of the right shin bone and really cross in the middle. Staying like that, or bringing your left ankle on top of your right knee. So knee and ankle, flexing the feet, inhaling, finding length, exhaling again into a forward fold. 5 breaths. Gently using your stomach muscles a little bit as you come back out and releasing the legs. And from here we're going to come into cow face pose. So you begin by bringing your right knee on top of your left. And the little toe side of your right foot is resting on the floor. Now this could be enough for you, and that's fine. You keep your left toes pointing up, your left knee pointing up, or you can take it further by pulling your foot in next to your hip, and both knees are on top of each other. So remember, if you're not comfortably seated on both sit bones, keep your bottom leg extended. Inhale, find length. Another thing to be mindful about is that the more you have your feet out, actually the stronger it gets for the hips, and the more you pull them in, the easier it is. So you can make your choice there. Inhale, finding length. Exhale, coming forward into a forward fold. Maybe your chin goes over your knee, and maybe this is where you are. Again, it doesn't matter. It's about opening the body, about breathing into your hips. You can hold your feet, you can release your arms along the back, or you can have your hands in front of you. Stay with the breath, stay present. And again, drawing your belly in at the end of the out breath, drawing the sit bones down as you lift up on an in breath to come into the other side. Again, extending your legs out. And then bring your left knee on top of the right. So again, this could be as far as you go, or you bring your other foot in as well. Inhaling again, finding length, opening your heart. Exhaling, forward bend. And keep your shoulders back. Keep the shoulder blades on the back. Don't collapse. Keep the opening in your chest. And be with the breath. You want to enjoy this. So go to a place where you feel you're working the body but not overdoing it, so you stop enjoying it because you won't do this pose again. So go there where you enjoy working. And create space with the breath. On the out breath, drawing the belly in. On the in breath, coming back up. And from here, extending your legs out again. And then drawing your left foot in for Janu Sirsasana. We come a little bit into a twist. So you bring that left knee out a little. So you're trying to bring 90-degree angle or more. Place both hands on either side of your right leg and twist, turn your spine to face the right leg. Foot up, knee up. Inhaling, finding length. Exhale, keep your right hand on spider fingers and come down forward. And the reason we do this is to not collapse the right side of your body. So you can hold onto your foot somewhere. Maybe you're all the way up here. It doesn't matter. Bring your left kidney around. Keep that right side open, the right side of your chest. And breathe. Keep the toes pointing up, your knee pointing up. And again, find softness and letting go, surrendering into the pose with the breath. Exhaling, drawing your belly in, and on an in-breath. Again, coming back up, drawing your tailbone down as you come up. And changing sides. Right leg extends. Left foot. And again, bringing your right knee back. Pulling the left buttock back a little bit. And then turn the spine to face the left leg. Inhale, finding length. Exhaling, coming down. And again, coming down a little bit in a twist. Left fingers on the left side of the hips, spider fingers. Keeping your left shoulder away from the floor and to the back. And find length in your body. Breathe. Draw the belly in. On the next in-breath, come back up. And then you're bringing the legs extended out in front of you again. Hold the inside of your knees and bring your legs out to the side. So you want to bring the legs to a place where you can feel a stretch, but also where you can hold them. So if you're bringing too far out, you're just going to be in agony and you just want to get out. So just go to that place where you can work with it. And for a lot of you, you should be sitting on a pillow or a folded blanket just to get that tilt. So basically what you want to be able to do is bring the pubic bone towards the floor. If you can't make that tilt, lift yourself up a little bit. Bring the toes up, bring the knees up, and protecting your legs, you can draw the heels in. And when you draw the heels in, you're activating your hamstrings and your thighs, and you're protecting the ligaments. Inhaling, finding length. For some of you, it'll be enough just to bring that tilt in and just to be sitting straight here, and that's perfectly fine and acceptable. There's nowhere to go. And for some of you, it'll be possible, if you can make that tilt, to come into a forward bend. Maybe just wherever you end up. It's fine to bring your elbows out to open your heart, but look, don't let that happen. Keep the shoulders back. And maybe on the forearms, and perhaps even lower, depending on where you are. So what you don't want is for your legs to either fall in or out. Keep them where they are. And on the next in-breath, again, using your stomach muscles as you come back out. From here, again, bend your knees, pull the legs in. Come into, well, you can actually extend your legs out for a moment and just give them a little shake. And then you can just come into an easy cross-legged position. Close your eyes. Or you can come into Shavasana and just take a moment to observe how you feel after this little seated hip opening sequence. Thank you for joining me. I hope this was helpful. It definitely will get the energy flowing in the lower part of the body. And with any lower back problems or hip problems, this is a great sequence to do even before going to bed. This is great. Okay, thank you for joining me. Namaste.